Captain Jack, do you need in the video? I think you do, don't you? Come here. Oh, wouldn't be one of my videos without a cat in it. This is my blind boy, Captain Jack. He's about a year and a half old, and he fails all sight tests except for high contrast. So Captain Jack Sparrow is a very special little boy. He was abandoned out on a farm, and somebody posted him online and said, I think this baby is blind. And so I went and got him. So he's a chunk, very chunky, sir. All right, baby, I gotta get on with the video, okay? Okay? I mean, you got mom's outfit all furry. Yep, nice and furry. Great. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. And in today's video, we are going to check out some oddities and curiosities. In fact, half the video is at the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. Now, this is an expo that travels around the nation every year. Super duper interesting vendors there, lots of handmade items. And then the second part of this video is a pop-up antique shop called Flamingos. Now, this is my first time there. They advertise as having oddities and such, and I would have to agree, it's a very unique store. Love it so much. And I'm gonna take you shopping with me, and then I'm gonna show you some of the items I picked up. Now, also know that there is going to be taxidermy in here. There is going to be religious items that you will think might be sacrilegious. There is going to be macabre items, death references, gore, blood. If any of this is sensitive topics to you, feel free to skip this video. This video isn't for you. Okay, and let's go to the Oddities and Curiosities Expo.
There was so much to see just walking in, and one of the first things I saw was vintage tintype portraits. How great is that? And you know I found the antiques right away, right? Of course I did. There was so much inspiration here for an oddities cabinet. This was one of my absolute favorite booths. So many unique finds in here. I mean, just look at this. A box full of x-rays. Had a bunch of ceremonial robes from secret societies like the Odd Fellows, very reasonably priced. I may already own an Odd Fellow robe, or I would have taken one of these home. This appears to be the same era as the one I own. And you know I love old antique books. Oh yes. Look at the brownies. How cool are those? Oh, and this one. Look at how beautiful this book is. simply stunning. And look inside. Wow. This booth had so much inspiration for my own Halloween display coming up this year. So many items I have never seen in person, from the spiritualist movement and all sorts of truly magnificent finds. I found how they displayed everything to be very inspiring as well. These children's coffins are absolutely exquisite. I love medical quackery. I actually collect it. And just look at all these bottles. Oh, so fun. I'm getting so much inspiration from this booth. I want to take it all home. This is the name of the booth, and I am just checking out with my goodies. There were so many beautiful displays at this expo. Any bug you could imagine, you could get one here. I love the antique touches in these cloche displays. There were specimens of all shapes and sizes at this show. I really enjoyed the idea of repurposing these clock cases. It's something I have been noticing more of recently. And this piece of taxidermy, although a little gruesome, is a real work of art. I thought it was spectacular. And then there was some not so gruesome taxidermy. The artwork here had lots of different vibes, vibrant and colorful. And then you got into the more weird and mystic and dark and kind of gothic type works. They really had something for every different taste. These assemblage shadow boxes were amazing and so very inspiring. They did an incredible job. And there also was a ton of sense of humor at this show. Lots of just kind of tongue-in-cheek pieces you could pick up that I really liked. And at the end of the show, I ran into someone who did one of the tintype photos.
Let me see. Holy cannoli. Okay, there's a big glare.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. That is
It turned out so cool.
beyond epic. Oh my
know,
gosh.
It was so worth it.
Oh, that is amazing. Now, I did pick up some items at the expo. Well worth it. I spent more money than I wanted to. I went over what my projected budget was, but it was definitely worth it. Some of the items I found is just one of those things where it's like, buy it now when you see it. I picked up some black salt, very reasonably priced. I got this for metaphysical uses for myself. I also picked up 3 really rusty nails, advertised as coffin nails. Now, these can be used in ritual practices, but for me, these are just going to be used in display in Halloween stuff. So no ritual use for me, just purely the aesthetics of them. I also stopped in at Other Skies bookstore. They had their booth up. I love them. Now, if you have seen a previous video on Oddities, I will be sure to link that above. I have been to Other Skies bookstore locations, so I'll link that above and below in the description, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in seeing their full store. But I got a really fun book from them. So this is a 1929, and it is Edgar Allan Poe. So really fun. I've actually never read Murders in the Rue Morgue, and there is a bunch of different stories in here from him, bunch of short stories. This is probably the earliest Poe book I have right now. I'm still on the lookout for a vanity press from the 1890s of Edgar Allan Poe. That's my dream copy of his, but I thought this was really cool. So there was one booth at the expo that I absolutely just fell in love with. They had a lot of metaphysical things, sacred orders, occult, spiritualism items, antique, vintage. These were the authentic items. I'll be sure to include an image of their name on the screen here, but oh, loved their booth. So everything else I got was from that one booth. This I thought was amazing. These are old poison labels, and it is a full stack of them, vintage poison labels, and it was only $15. I was actually thinking that it was going to be $15 for one, and it's the full stack. So I thought that was a good buy. I can do things with that for Halloween. Next, I found these fairy birthday candles. I've just never found them before, and the graphics on there are super cute. There are a couple candles in here, but for me, it's just really about the box. And then, you know, I love antique books. I am a sucker for antique books, and I really did think this one was a great deal. So I did pick this one up. This is the one about manners, customs, and a polite society. And this one is from, let's see, 1896. Now it does have spine splitting, but I thought it was fabulous. It still has the page written out. Let's see. It still has the page written out where it was gifted. It was gifted December 25th to Oscar, 1896. So just lovely, lovely piece. I want to do content on this channel around old beliefs of manners and customs and stuff, and that's what this is for. So I can't be stopped. I constantly am buying projects, but it is just gorgeous. And look at that spine. Yeah, this is a really cool find. And my absolute favorite item from the expo is this old pamphlet. Now, this is from 1894. That's right, 1894. So this is a true oldie, true oldie, true antique. And when you see things now with palmistry graphics, what they're trying to do is recreate this. They're trying to recreate these items from the spiritual movement. Now, I did pay up for this. I paid quite a bit for this, but it was absolutely worth it. Whenever you find these online, they're gone in a snap. So really neat stuff. I probably will do an ephemera share on this on my channel at some point, maybe closer to Halloween, but really, really super fun. Love this so much. And then on the back, it has learning Spanish and German. And, you know, I just thought that was kind of funny. The self-taught language courses are all advertised on the back. So you can see how normal spiritualism was at the time when the book literally is advertising language classes at home. I mean, it's just common everyday learning at that era. Oh, and I almost forgot this. I got a professional hypnotist card. This is from somebody who did work in the spiritualism era. I thought that was a really neat piece of ephemera. So they bought this from an estate of somebody whose family member was a professional hypnotist. So I just thought that was a super duper cool piece. Next, I headed over to Flamingo's, and I still can't believe I haven't been there before.
From the outside alone, I can tell this is going to be my kind of place. Oh, I was right. This is so unique, repurposing these fans by adding a butterfly. I thought that was really different. I love these old bottles that they put labels on, vintage inspired labels. Very striking. And this bust. I'm really regretting not picking this up. I really liked that. Here is another one of those repurposed clock cases. I think it's an amazing idea. I picked up this beauty for resale. I just love it. I love this powder box. I couldn't tell if the top was an upcycle or if it was originally that way. I think it was upcycled. Oh, yep. Old books. Always have to check them out. This is the largest piece of Namaji pottery I have ever seen. And I'm a sucker for a Victorian biscuit jar. I think they're beautiful. Oh, look at this room. Hello. Hi. These are modern with a vintage twist. I really love them. I spy this little guy. I have sold him a couple of times. This place was an absolute vibe. It just had such a great feeling, but there really were a lot of amazing finds. Like this milk glass vanity jar. I've never seen one so detailed. Ooh, and I love that. I love all the disco balls with the plants. They help kind of make this outdoor space sparkle. I thought it was a great idea. All the colors in this room just feel so joyous and happy. I love the feeling for whoever curated this room. It's really fun, really mod. Oof, and I love a good caftan. Hello again. Lots of mirrors in this place. I actually have this light in mint green, a pair in my bedroom. Not a bad price on that. And there was even Christmas here, y'all. An entire Christmas room. This place was absolutely jolly.
I loved that store. I will be going back. I might even go back tomorrow because it was so great. There were some items I wish I would have grabbed. Yeah, I found some amazing items. Now, this is going to come to a live sale. This piece, it is a gorgeous glove box. It is not actually leather. It is paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I will be bringing it to a live sale. I think it's very, very unique. I have seen my share of glove boxes over the years, and this is extraordinary and very unique. So I'm very excited to offer this Art Nouveau piece. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then for my own personal collection, I picked up something that, quite honestly, I picked this up because I was jealous of one that Heather Elizabeth over at Antique Agenda had found. Now this one's all scratched up, so this is just for the look. It's not really super great for using, but it is a Victorian magnifying glass. Isn't that fun? So this will set down like this and it magnifies. But it is, this one really is all scratched up, so it's really not good for that use. I have thought about maybe looking in how this could be repaired, but for me, it's really just about the look, and it was a great price. So I don't have to be jealous anymore. I have my own now, Heather. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love oddities, curiosities, the macabre. I definitely romanticize spiritualism, dark things, things that are a little different, whimsical, magical, murderous. It is my jam, so I had a lot of fun today. And I just wanted to say thank you for coming along. And if you like videos like this, vintage, thrifting, creative projects, and more, please subscribe. And if you ring that bell, you'll be the first to know when I next upload. All right, y'all, stay creative and bye.